Hey guys, hi. Welcome to another question. Once again, it's advisable that you should pause the video right now and try to solve this on your own. See, if you just copy things, it's not helpful, right? So you should definitely pause the video and then try to solve it yourself and then again come back to the question. Okay. Now I'll pause for just 2 seconds for you to have that occasion. Okay. Now, pedigree manifests the inheritance of an autosomal recessive disease. First information they have given you, it is an autosomal recessive disease. So, autosomal recessive means the disease would only be found in homozygous recessive individuals. Now, neither the father nor the mother is affected, which means what is their genotype? They must be ARA and ARA. Why we are writing ARA and AR means it's an autosomal recessive. A stands for autosomal, R stands for recessive. Now this is the mother, so mother has to be XX. This is the father, father has to be XY. Why am I writing the sex as sex genotypes as well? Because later on they are going to talk about boy and girl. So probability, they are asking what is the probability that the second child, so we need the second child to be a normal boy. Now, what is a normal boy? A normal boy means either ARA or AA, and normal boy, that means this one should be male. And what is the probability that the second child is this and the fourth child, another child, will be a sick girl. Sick girl means it has to be AR, and that has to be female, right? So they're asking two things which are independent of each other. Whenever they ask you two things that are independent of each other, simply multiply their probabilities. Now within these probabilities also there are two things. First, normal. Second, male. Here again affected, and here again female, right? So from here on, first we need to figure out what is the probability of the sex. That is very easily done. If XX is crossed with XY, what is the probability of a son or a daughter? X will only give one gamete X, XY will give two gamete X or Y. That means there is a 50% probability of getting an XX. 50% means 1 by 2. What is the probability of getting an XY? Again, 50% probability of getting an XY. Now that means again 1 by 2. Clear? So this we will further break into probability of ARA or AA multiplied by probability of male, and this will also break probability of AR multiplied by probability of female. And we know already from our calculation that probability of male is half, probability of female is half. So that part is already done with. Now we need to find out the remaining things. We need to find out this, we need to find out these. Clear? Now let us try to do that. So now I'm going to erase this part of the thing so that we can have more space. Okay. Now let us do the calculation. So ARA multiplied by or crossed with ARA. What are the options? We can have AR, we can have ARA, we have ARA, and we have AA. So this is affected, right? So what is the probability affected? 1 out of 4. 1 desired outcome, total outcomes 4. What is the probability of unaffected? Now unaffected, remember the ARA, these are carriers. The small a, neither carriers nor affected, right? But if I am talking about non-affected, all these three come into the picture. So what is the probability of unaffected? The unaffected people are 3 by 4. I'll put these into the equation now. Okay. So the equation says probability of ARA or AA. We see that is 3 by 4. The probability of AR, the effect would be only 1 by 4. Now if you do the multiplication, 3 times 8 multiplied by 3 times 8, and that comes, sorry, 1 time 8, my bad, 1 time 8, and that comes out to be 3 upon 64. So what is the probability that the second child is a normal boy and the fourth child is a sick girl? That would be 3 upon 64. Okay, so this is something pro NEET. Why I'm saying pro NEET? In NEET, we will only ask you for one child. If at all we combine sex and a disorder, we'll only ask you for one child. Here, what they have done is they have asked for two children. Just multiply. Okay. But once again, in the NEET, that will not be the case. In NEET, we'll only ask for one. I hope this was helpful. Do join the channel so that you can always stay updated to these videos that keep on coming your way. Take care.